Greetings and salutations everyone, I'm Ekmek, this is Let's Play Oxygen Not Included, and there is no food, so this might have been a terrible time to invite someone new into the colony, but I want food. So, in the last episode we have been starting our work on making a Drecko ranch. This area here is basically just so we can dig out this area. This mechanized lock is going to stay shut pretty much all the time once we pump in a bunch of hydrogen because we don't want that getting around. Although at the moment we could leave that door open just so they can get back to it quicker. We have a whole bunch of paku here. Eventually they'll lay some eggs and there'll be a nice source of food for a day. But the thing is, we have so many people that we just can't keep fed. We've moved all the puffs together here, so hopefully they'll start breeding some interesting new eggs at some point. We have a functional lavatory. We're eventually going to start tearing down these outhouses into these wash basins so we can create a sort of extension to the dining hall. Although you might notice that we're already at the maximum size for the mess hall. The Great Hall actually has a higher maximum size count, so as long as we can find some food... wait, no, not some food. I mean, yes, we want food, but if we can get a decor item that's 20 or higher, we'll be good here, because then we can turn it into a Great Hall. Although, what I usually do is I just build a metal statue and leave it unfinished, because if it's made out of gold, it's actually high enough to decor naturally to count. But we have Nisbet, so chances are once we're done with that, we need to construct all of these critter drop-offs, but why does this say there's a... It says it's because it's the paku, right, duh. Honestly, even a minor statue could probably turn into a work of art in the hands of our artist. This is going to speed up the rate at which this area is becoming chilled, but right now we need every bit of muckroot we can get because someone's going to die if we don't. Yeah, this is the tension that a company is trying to go for the carnivore achievement. And because, of course, Locavore is still a day away from completion. Okay, let's check what the damage is. Yeah, the number's still escalating. We just aren't getting enough meat out of this ranch. And yet everyone's starving, so we're... No matter which way we win, we lose. I'm actually a little surprised that this hasn't ruptured. Ooh, actually this is going to rupture if we don't block it up right away. Someone else also felt quite peckish. But the upside is that when meat comes out of this ranch, it is going to get consumed almost immediately because people have really empty bellies and they're willing to eat more than their usual share of barbecue. Ashkin is our scientist. I guess he might as well start aiming for the suit's sustainability. I shouldn't have done that. He doesn't have the morale to handle it. Oh well. Actually, what's your reaction to low morale? Will dangerously overeat when stressed. Here's the problem. It's not that their belly decreases faster when stressed. It's that they'll they'll grab a few meals and then eat them for no benefit of their own, and that doesn't help with the achievement. Yeah, I think I have to dig this up too. By this point, I just stop caring about whether it'll drown the hatches because I need the meat. I don't need them for the ranch. The problem is that, well, this mealwood is now going to be absolutely consumed by these guys because they love eating seeds. Well, we have more muckroot now. Oh, what's the achievement? This is Locavore, probably. Yes! So, that doesn't help us with Carnivore, but it does help. We can now freely set up this Drecko ranch without worrying about losing that achievement. Are there any more elderly hatches in here that'll throw off our feeding times? Frick. This is going to be my meat conveyor line because I absolutely do not trust sending it up into this carnivorous little monster. Look at them. They're all hungry and they're all meat eaters. I'm trying to remember if it counts this or this tile as where the duplicant is, and therefore whether they're going to be stirred by bright lights. Anyhow, with that said and done, we might need to take extra steps to try and empty out this area. I might need to actually build a carbon skimmer down here in order to get rid of the carbon dioxide and so force the chlorine even lower. Actually, if they ate a full barbecue, that should have given us a boost to the... what was I saying? If 2 barbecues were eaten, that should mean that we got the 4,000 kilocalories towards the achievement. I'm beginning to see why people are sleeping through their bathroom shift. Actually, now that I think about it, I can't think of anywhere that I could put up the usual bedroom spread that I use design that I use in the game, because all the comfortable spaces in the sandstone biome are taken. Important thing to do though is disable auto harvest for here, because we actually want to leave them for the Drecko to eat. And here we go, we've started our own little supply chain. And very important is that we set all of these conveyor receptacles to 1. Because they'll only transfer items from a lower priority to a higher priority. And I set everything to 4 to make the ranchers stop focusing on that. And of course the thing is, we are barely staying ahead of the starvation line, although yeah, barely is emphasized. These aren't always meats that they're eating. Actually, I think we might have to take matters into our own hands. I'm sorry, but you're not going to lay an egg in time, and it's better to get the meat now and seal the door off than to risk someone else coming in and getting the... So now this is sealed off and we got our meat a day or 2 early. We need to start excavating these Dreckos, I think. But if we release that hydrogen, it's still going to gather up here and make the... It might make the kitchen a bit chilly. What could we do to fix that? We've got plenty of power here. We can route it through here. And there we go. Once this is all set up, We can dig down here to get at the Drecko. The hydrogen will flow up. We can capture most of it for later use, and most of that later use is going to be sending it into here to make a nice cold place for all the Dreckos to hang out. Oh! I feel bad about it. But we need the meat. Jean now has maxed out exosuit training, so can run about wherever they want. I think we might need to move Abe to a different shift. Well, actually, no. I think we might need to move Liam. After Liam finishes going to the toilet and goes to bed, I think I'll shift Liam to the evening shift. There shouldn't be any reason that it won't work, and I need to... Basically, the problem at the moment is that our workforce, the people who do the digging and building are all on adjacent shifts, so we aren't constantly getting things done. Hey, why? Unrested, too bright. Now move Liam to the night shift. Evening shift. Now we're always going to have a digger and a builder on duty. Which should mean that... Well, I guess Abe needs to have that. Yeah. Set Abe back to have it always attacking. I feel like absolute utter garbage from that, thanks. And I think while I was figuring out what to do with manual red bolt generator, we just got an example of the critter drop. I should probably point out that if you don't have a filter selected, it just treats everything as to be sent to the all output, which can be a problem when you're trying to filter things out specifically, so keep an eye on those. Well, we at least have our food for... We have our full meat. We have a full course of meat for the day. Actually, how many red bolts does he have? He does get a bit across the day, but it's not too bad. I want to dig this up and store it for rocketry later. But I also have this feeling of, nope, 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 can't do that. I need oxygen down here so they can finish excavating. And actually, I think that might just be the cutting point. Yeah, we're past 30 minutes. Good time to cut it off for now. Till next time, guys, take care. I'll see you all around.